In this video, I'm going to show you how to draw some rocks that you might want to put into a landscape drawing. You're going to need a pencil and a pen and an eraser. Let's start by putting sort of a main rock in there. So this is a kind of, looks like a potato. They all look like potatoes. And we'll have another one about there, and we'll have another one at the front there. Put another one sort of like that there, and maybe another one about there. Now we'll start with the one that's nearest to the front like that, and it's going to be sitting in grass and just sticking out like that. And so is this one here, so we'll sort of draw that. This one's right in the front, and that's sort of sticking out from the grass. So you just need these little flicks to make the grass there. And then we can have this one here. It doesn't have to be very smooth. You can make it quite crumbly if you like. And then again, this is going to be sticking out of the grass. And we'll have a little line there and come back a bit on yourself there. So it's kind of a crack or something in the rock. And again, we can have something like that. And then we'll have the grass growing like that. And we'll have a bit more grass. So let's do the grass while we can. So this is in the foreground, and there's a little bit behind as well. So if you go sort of 1, 2, 3 that way and 1, 2, 3 that way, it'll give you that sort of grassy kind of look. And just 1, 2, 3. You really don't want to draw every blade of grass. Just a suggestion of what's going on there is much better and much easier to draw. When you're sure the ink is dry, then you can erase those pencil lines, and no one will know how you planned it out. They'll just think you're a genius artist. Now we're going to put some shading in here. So this is going to be these little lines. So 1, 2, 3. They're getting smaller and smaller, and in here I'm going to put some shading behind that rock. And these lines are all at the same kind of angle, but I'm curving some of them, and some are long and some are short, and it gives the rock a bit of texture. And we can put some in across there like that, and maybe a bit of shadow behind that rock, which has its own bit of texture. And we're going to have some shadow in behind this rock too, like that. And we're going to have some shadow in there, and we can take this kind of valley or split in this rock down there just with dots and these little lines called hatches. So if you do that, that will also sort of add a bit of texture to the rock. Then we'll put a bit of texture in the rock there, and I think we might have a bit more shadow in there. A little bit more grass in the background so that we know where it's sitting. And then we might want a little bit more shadow on this side. So we'll just do a bit more extra just to give it that sort of slightly darker. And where you're crossing over, that's called cross hatching. So we've done one hatch and now we're crossing over it with another hatch. And there you go, how to draw a little group of rocks. All you have to do now is colour it in a rock colour. If you got this far, you obviously like drawing, so click the subscribe button and come back for lots more drawing. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Draw Stuff Real Easy.